Hi everyone, this is Noelle at Petitti Garden Centers in Oakwood Village, and it's October. And October is a great month to attract the birds to your yard. And so if you're a bird watcher, there's lots of migration happening at this time of year. It's a great time to fill the feeders, but it's also a great time to plant some beautiful berry bushes. And so we have a lot to offer right now. It's fall, it's a great time to plant and get out there and beef up the landscape and beautify, but of course, plant some berry producers so the birds will come and come by the home. So to start out with, the easy ones that we normally think of are the hollies, okay? And so your hollies not only can give you some evergreen color, but of course that berry will stay on and the foliage will stay on. So I have Blue Prince and Princess Holly, and you're gonna see that the female holly and the male holly are in the same pot here, which is great because you never have to worry about if you have a male to pollinate the female. So down below you'll see a really good berry production here on this evergreen holly. But you also have native hollies that are deciduous. We call them winter berries a lot. And so you'll see behind me I have a winter berry, which is very nice, and you can tell it's a female again because of all the red berries that are here. I also have another deciduous holly. This one's called Winter Gold, and again you'll see these sort of peachy colored right now, but these berries will get a little bit more gold as we get colder and colder. The foliage on these hollies will turn yellow in the fall as soon as we get cooler temperatures. And then, of course, they'll lose their leaves and you'll see those berries nice and bright on those stems. I've just reminded myself that I have this wonderful crabapple in the back. This is called Adam's crabapple, and it's a nice crabapple tree, but look at the red fruit that are on this too. So if you grow crabapples or you're in the market for a smaller tree, ornamental tree, Adam's crabapple is beautiful, sort of a whitey pinkish flower in the springtime, and then these beautiful red crabapples that the birds do absolutely love. Next one on the list, I would go for viburnum. Viburnum, there's a lot of different types. The one that you see here is called brandywine. Brandywine produces white flowers in the spring, they're fragrant, and then you'll see this beautiful multicolored berry, pink and blue berries, again, gorgeous and wonderful for the birds. You'll notice that this foliage in fall is gonna turn a bright red hue. So again, very attractive all through the growing season. So this is brandywine, viburnum. Then you'll also see blueberries, and blueberries, or really any of your fruiting shrubs, are gonna be great for attracting the birds. Of course, you wanna eat some of the blueberries too, but there's this really neat new variety of blueberry. You get some nice dark, sweet blueberries, really good. And this one's called Perpetua. And so this is a more compact blueberry, very nice in the landscape, and it continues to develop fruit through the season. So if you forget to put your bird netting on, of course the birds are going to come and be attracted to that. Birds also appreciate evergreens, especially for the winter, giving them some cover, some shelter, of course. And when you can find junipers that have berries on them, one of the varieties that we have here is called Gray Owl. And it's a wonderful kind of fluffy blue-gray variety, really, really nice, kind of low growing in the landscape, but again, does produce juniper berries on this plant. So wonderful, wonderful for many bird varieties. We have Sambucus here, or elderberry. Elderberry, the old-fashioned types, are very, very heavy bearing. More of the newer varieties don't bear as much fruit as they used to, but they still have a good interest and good attractiveness for birds. So do look for that one. This one's straight-laced. It's kind of a tall, ferny foliage type elderberry with that dark maroon leaf, so it's really, really attractive in the landscape. Down below, we have cranberry cotoneaster, and cotoneaster, again, at this time of year, you'll start to see beautiful red berries or orange berries forming on this. Cranberry cotoneaster, of course, just like a cranberry looks, it has that big red berry on it. And so again, these plants provide a lot of cover for the birds as well. So great, great bird attractive plant. In the back, I have dogwood. So this is Cardinal Dogwood. It's just starting to blush red. It's gonna start getting more and more red color on the stems as we get into the cooler temperatures of fall and then into winter. But you'll notice it's budding up really, really nicely, and these berries are gonna form. And when they do, again, great food source for birds. The last one that I have here today, this is a honeysuckle vine. And it's called Sensation, and it really does have a beautiful fragrance, has a fairly large flower for honeysuckle, kind of a creamy yellow, if you will. But then look, after it flowers, you get these beautiful, juicy red honeysuckle berries. And again, vines can provide a lot of shelter and cover for birds. So this is a great one to grow on a trellis or an arbor and really enjoy the fragrance of the flowers, but of course, get the berries as well. So lots of different plants to choose from in the fall, lots of heavy berry producers out there. And again, if you're a bird lover and you like to attract them to the yard and watch, October is the time to do it and bring all those migratory birds into your yard and again, attract them with all these berry shrubs. Enjoy.